What's up guys, Nick Anderson here, and what I want to do in this video over the next several minutes is teach you guys some simple things you can do on a daily basis to become a more positive person. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a challenge. If you're open to receiving it, you guys, I can guarantee you within 30 days, it's going to change your entire outlook on life, okay? This is what I've used, and you guys, this is powerful stuff. But I want to tell you, it wasn't easy for me at first. When the topic comes up about positive thinking, law of attraction, I used to be the exact opposite of that. I used to be stuck in a bad pattern of negative thinking my entire life. I thought everyone was out to get me. I thought the whole world was gunning against me. In fact, I actually remember 2 years ago, back when I was in school at the University of Idaho, I used to play basketball a lot at our campus rec. And one day, we were playing a game with my friends, got pretty intense, and I sprained my ankle actually pretty bad. And if you've ever sprained your ankle before, you know it's not fun. It's painful as hell, and you have to stay off it for an extended period of time. Sometimes you got to wear that big boot, the cast that you lug around. It's hard to get anywhere. It's hard to take a shower at night, and you really take for granted your ability to walk. And for me, when I sprained my ankle, I went into the nurse the next day to get it x-rayed, and I remember her specifically telling me, "Nick, your ankle's broken." And I just thought to myself, shit, I've never broken a bone before. Am I gonna have a cast? How long is this gonna last for? Why'd this have to happen to me? And over the next 2 weeks, I was given crutches to walk around to my classes. And I remember one morning I woke up, and it was already a bad morning to begin with. Sometimes how you get out of bed, you stub your toe, and right after that, your whole day kind of goes on a downward spiral. For me, in this case, hit my ankle on my bed, and it was just disaster from there. So I get my crutches, I get my backpack, I'm getting ready to head off to class. I had a final that day too on top of it. And as I'm walking, it had just rained. I was walking with my crutches. One of the crutches hits this mud patch, slips out from under me, and I eat shit. In the middle of campus, everyone's around, and immediately I spill it, backpack goes everywhere, like books fly out of my backpack too, and everyone just starts looking at me. At that point, I just started thinking, why me? Why'd this have to happen to me? Why am I being punished right now? Why couldn't have this happened to someone else that I was playing with? And immediately, I was in that victim phase. And over the next 2 weeks, you guys, every single day, I was so negative it wasn't even funny. I actually stopped going to class for a solid week straight and just laid in bed all day because I didn't even want to be seen walking with crutches. That's how embarrassed I was. That's how down on myself I was. And those 2 weeks were probably one of the hardest, weeks of my life, even though, it wasn't even that bad of an injury. I mean, it was just a broken ankle. I could have had, something more severe happen to me. And you guys, I was just in that negative thought pattern, and I was in that victim phase. And if you're coming from a point in your life, or you've came from a point in your life where you're thinking, why me, why me, why me? Why is life happening to me instead of I'm creating my own life and my own situations? It's a horrible place to come from. And I know how you feel. I came from that same situation. It's not fun, you guys. It doesn't serve you any greater good. And I remember those 2 weeks was a big turning point in my life, okay? That direction, what happened to me right there, caused me to go in a new direction, you guys. And that's what caused me to start my personal development journey and my journey towards a positive lifestyle and a positive mindset. And I'm telling you, it wasn't easy at first, but I'm glad it happened to me because that moment right there is a big concrete factor in my life that got me to the point where I am today. And I get a lot of messages on Facebook where people ask me, you're so positive, man. I appreciate your videos, everything you've done for me. Your mindset is really helping me do better things in my life. And that inspires me big time. But I'm telling you, it wasn't easy at first. But I'm glad I made the decision to do that because you guys, most people, they grow up their whole entire life, and they hold on to those positive emotions. They hold on to those positive past experiences, and they let that dictate their entire life. They don't change it. And I'm telling you guys, you can change it. It doesn't matter what's happened to you in your past. It doesn't matter what's happened with your family. It doesn't matter what's happened with your friends. Every single positive experience, every single negative experience that's happened to you, you can change it. And I want you to think about this. Every single thing that's happened to you, whether it's positive or whether it's negative, is all stored in your brain. Your mind, it's like a big computer, okay? And every single experience determines your view on the world because what you believe determines what you make true. And most people, they hold on to these negative experiences and it skews their entire view on the world to where every single thing they see is negative. I want to give you guys an example of this, and this is very simple and easy to see. I want you to look around your room right now. If you're watching this video from your room, if you're watching it from your car, wherever you are, I want you to look around. I'll give you guys a little bit of a moment. Just look around and just notice everything that's around you. Let's say you're in your room, okay? I want you to notice, maybe you got some TVs, maybe you got picture frames, windows, a bed, a couch, whatever it is, notice everything, okay? And then look back at the camera, look back at me. Now what I want you guys to do is look at everything again, okay? Look around. Now green. Do you see the color green? Green, green. Look for the color green. Okay, now look back at me. I'm sure you noticed the color green. You know, maybe if you don't have any green around you, you were looking hard for it, okay? Now, think about this, you guys. At the first time you were looking around, you didn't see anything. You noticed everything. Your view was kind of blurred. You were just noticing everything. But once you focused in on a specific thing, you found it, right? You can relate this to your mindset, positive thinking and negative thinking. If you're going about your day, if you're going about your life, and you're thinking negative thoughts, if you're thinking negative things, guess what you're going to find? Negative situations, negative circumstances, and negative people that you're going to attract into your life that are going to determine, you know, your day, eventually your week, your month, and your years, you guys. But if you have positive thoughts, if you start thinking in a different way, you're going to start attracting positive people, positive experiences, and positive circumstances that is going to change your whole outlook on life. But in order to do this, you guys, you have to know how to do it. So 3 simple things you can do on a daily basis that are going to allow you to change your whole direction, your whole mindset on how you view the world, you guys. Very, very simple, okay? I want you to grab a piece of paper. I want you to grab a pen right now. You can pause the video, but go ahead and grab this to do this, okay? Now, I'll let you pause it. Okay, once you guys grabbed it, do this real quick. I want you to write down 5 things you're grateful for, okay? 5 things you're grateful for. And if you have trouble thinking of things you're grateful for, go down to the bare bone basics, you guys. Maybe you have the ability to see. Maybe you have the ability to breathe. Hell, you have the ability to walk. When I sprained my ankle, you know, when it broke it 2 years ago, you know, I took for granted the ability to be able to walk, you guys. Most people, they don't even have their legs. You know, they're in wheelchairs their whole life, and they have to push themselves around. So be grateful for things, you guys, because until you become grateful for what you already have, you are not going to be open to receiving new things in your life. Okay? So 5 things you're grateful for. Once you have those 5 things you're grateful for, I want you to write down 5 things that you want to happen in your life. 5 goals, 5 dreams, you know, things that you want to happen to you, to your family, your friends. You know, 5 things that you would look back on yourself and say, I'm glad I accomplished those things, okay? Those 5 things. Now, the third thing I want you guys to do is every single night you go to sleep, I want you to feel the emotion. I want you to feel the feeling of the things you're grateful for. Feel that emotion. Let it fill you up inside, okay? Now then think of the 5 things that you want to accomplish in your life and visualize them as if they had already happened, okay? Visualize them as if they had already happened. And I can guarantee you guys, if you do this over the next 30 days, your mindset, your view on the world is going to change drastically. Not only that, but your lifestyle and the results you're getting in your business are going to take leaps and bounds to the next level. So you guys, I hope you got value out of that. I hope you truly, truly apply that into your business. And I really do hope you guys take a positive, direction and start changing the results you get in your life and in your business. But with that, you guys, I'll talk with you soon. Let's wake them up.